Alright guys, if you're seeing this, it means the Camaro is sold or traded or gone. I'm sorry, but I decided I would make one last, I guess, video on it, Camaro final video. I'm going to go ahead and drive it to work today, and I'm pretty sure it'll sell this weekend. So let's go ahead and get it started. One pump on the gas. Fires right up. That's one thing I do like about this car. With the new engine, it makes starting it, and the rebuilt carburetor makes starting it and stopping it really, really easy. This car so far has been a great car. So when you let your hands off the steering wheel, it tracks straight. You push on the brakes, it stops straight. And the power steering is even easier to use than the power steering on my Corvette. I mean, you could turn the wheel with one finger if you wanted. Something interesting about this car that I've noticed from driving it is that it's really, really, really wide compared to a C3 Corvette. Like my C3, I can reach over and roll the window down. If I had to do this on this, I don't know what I'd do. And I'm 6 foot tall, so that means I have fairly long arms. It's weird to have a back seat. It's weird to have a trunk to put stuff in. So I guess this is what everybody else feels like in their classic car, but for me, it's very odd to have big. Another thing that I kind of wish I would have done is I wish I would have gone with, we made one step up on the motor, so instead of the $1,500 motor, maybe I should have gone for the $2,000 motor, just because the one that's in it now runs great. I mean, it doesn't miss a beat, never stalls, never dies, but I just wish it had some oomph. Maybe it's not broken in all the way, I don't know. Right now, I'm at about 100 miles on the car, so I've been driving it at least every day this week as much as I can, making sure that I get stop and go traffic, because that's the best kind of driving situation for a new motor. But yeah, it's a great car. I mean, honestly, the only thing that doesn't work on this car right now is the power antenna, which makes the radio kind of meh, but the air conditioning. I know soon that's going to be an issue, but as for right now, it's fine. You just put the windows down and you're ready to go. Another thing that I do want to talk about on this car is Craigslist people. Okay, I'm sure if you sold anything on Craigslist, you could probably go on for hours and hours about the stories that you have, the different kinds of people you meet and just the ridiculousness you meet. So first I'm talking about the scammers. So there's a group somewhere, I don't know where, that what they want to do is they want to glean your email address, and I think they either hack your email or they sell your email off, and that's what they're doing. And then, so you can tell, usually it's a scammer if they text you for your email. I mean, that's like a step down. You have, phone calls, text, and then you have email. Like, why would you go from, the middle and then go all the way down to the bottom? That makes no sense at all. So first, there's the scammers. You can usually tell because their texts are out of order. They have numbers 1 of 3. No one's phone does that unless you're sending it from a computer. And they always want you to use PayPal for your cars. So either they want to pay you your cars plus, I don't know, $900 fee or whatever. So what ends up happening, I've never done it. I don't want to because I don't like losing money. But it seems like their scam is they supposedly pay you and they want you to refund some kind of amount back. You do that and then the money disappears because it wasn't really there in the first place. Anyway, PayPal, unless you're using eBay, don't pay for a car with PayPal. I've actually bought a couple cars on eBay and used PayPal, and it wasn't that bad of an experience. If you're selling a car and use PayPal, they take some money out of it, but at the same time you get PayPal buyer protection. I don't know. But the second type of person I want to talk about today is the person that, hey man, I got a Corvette for trade. I have this up on Craigslist, and I say trade for a Corvette. Possibly, let's see what we got, okay? Since the C7 came out, C4 and C5 prices have actually dropped quite a bit. And because of that, I feel like, I don't know, this car's value is probably about even. It's not dropping anymore, okay? So I'll get a whole bunch of, texts from people with, these like beater junked out cars, and they're like, oh, we want to trade. It's like, is your car worth $10,000? No, but I put 4 in it, so it's like, it doesn't matter what you put in it. All kinds of ridiculous trade offers, but the ones that give me the most is there's been 3 separate people that have been, oh, I like your Camaro, I got a Corvette for trade. All right, when can I see it? And then before I can see it, they're like, oh, I'm not interested anymore. Oh, I want $5,000 on top of your car. That kind of thing. It's like, get out of town. How are you going to offer me a car that you want to trade and then all of a sudden just back out randomly? It's like they have trading or buyer's remorse before it even happens, which makes no sense at all. So, and then I got another offer of a kid that had like a 1996 Chevy 1500 with like 300,000 miles, and he's like, I'll trade you straight up. And it's like, how dumb do these people think I am? Or anybody is. If I had a truck like that, I wouldn't go out and offer it, to trade for somebody else's $10,000 classic car. Like, really? I don't care how much money you put on top. That truck's worth, $2,000 maybe. So, he justified it by saying, the engine and transmission were rebuilt and all that kind of stuff, but it's got 300,000 miles on it. No. Really? For a car that has under or around 100 miles on it? No. Alright, so we'll demonstrate the fastness of this car. Yeah, I'm not really pushing it as hard as I could because the engine's not broken in yet, but this makes my Corvette look like a Ferrari, but that's okay. It's a 3rd gen Camaro. It's not supposed to be, super duper duper fast. Anyway, like I said, I wish I kind of put a better motor in, but it's a good new base. I bet somebody put a different intake and a different set of cylinder heads on it, and up the horsepower and up the torque quite a bit. The fact that it's all brand new and comes under warranty, I don't know if that would cancel your warranty. Who knows? I've never done it, but whoever gets this car is going to, get a fairly decent car. I don't know if by this point I'll have sold it or traded it. I hope I just sell it. The reason why is because, 1, I want air conditioning in my Corvette for this summer. If any of you have lived or been to Texas in the summer, it's really hot, so it's worth getting that finally working. I've driven C3 Corvettes usually as a daily driver since 2007. And I've never had AC in one of them, so it's about time that I finally put AC in a car that I've been driving. Also, the other reason why I want to sell it more than trade it, because 1, the trade offers have been lame, but 2, I can't make another video for you guys until I get more money, because I got money in this, and I'm going to need to get more money before I get another project. So, in the comments below, let me know the kind of project you want. 40s car, 50s car, 60s car, 70s car, let me know. And I'll, kind of base that on one of my decisions. I'm kind of leaning towards something older, 40s or 50s, mainly 40s, I've never had one. 50s, I already got one of those. But yeah, maybe a Ford, maybe a Mercury, I don't know, an Oldsmobile. I've never had a Buick or an Oldsmobile, really, or a Pontiac. So, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this. I hope the wind noise wasn't too bad and you could hear what I was saying. But look forward to more videos.